Workers' compensation was created as a way for employers and employees to deal with work-related injuries without going through the court system. There's a trade-off involved. Employees give up the right to sue their employer when they get hurt at work, and employers agree to pay to make people whole when they are injured in the course and scope of their employment. What does this mean? Through workers' compensation, employees have their medical bills paid and receive payments for lost wages when they are injured at work while doing their job. This is their sole remedy for compensation from their employer. The law does not allow them to sue the employer to get additional benefits. This system began in Wisconsin in 1911, and by 1943, each state had adopted the compensation trade-off model. Workers' compensation performs the function of many different types of insurance, depending on the situation. When an employee gets injured, their medical bills are paid, and there are no deductibles or other payments required by the injured employee. In that case, it's functioning like health insurance. If they miss too much work, how much differs from state to state, they are compensated for lost wages while they're out of work. In that situation, it's like disability insurance. It can function as life insurance if the employee is killed in a workplace accident. Compensation for emotional suffering and punitive damages for employer negligence are not normally available as part of workers' compensation. Who needs workers' compensation insurance? In some states, all employers are required to purchase workers' compensation, while in others there is a minimum threshold before the statutory requirement kicks in. While it can be a burden on a small employer to purchase workers' compensation, the trade-off is well worth it. What's the best way to buy workers' compensation? The workers' compensation system can be complex. As with any kind of insurance, getting the lowest price you can find is only part of the equation. It's extremely important that you find an insurance professional that understands your business and can help you navigate the system successfully. The price you pay for workers' compensation is determined by several factors, but unlike many other kinds of insurance, you can control most of them. For employers that suffer fewer injuries than the average company in your industry, you can receive credit against their premium. Likewise, if you suffer more employee injuries than the average company, you will pay more. It is extremely important that you take steps to prevent workplace injuries. Workplace safety is an important component, but it is even more important that you hire the right people. When someone does get hurt, make sure the doctor releases them to come back to some sort of transitional work while they recover from their injury. By having the employee at work, you can avoid the lost wage payments that can drive up your costs. When someone recovers at work rather than at home, they get back to being happy, healthy, and productive more quickly. Questions about workers' compensation? Just call